Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Decided to do a second video today. It is still July 6th. It is Monday, 2020. And got a couple of the babies are still outside working on the greens out there, as you can see. And so I gave them some greens like I said I was going to. And there's Mr. Max. Hello, Maxie. Good boy. So, okay, let's get into the video, okay? We're going to talk about the coronavirus a little bit today. Where's it going, what's happening, and stuff like that. Here's something interesting, and this is one of the things that I do pay attention to. And every day, this number does a certain thing, okay? Today, new cases of coronavirus in the U.S., 50,000 new cases. Recovered was 10,000, and then I don't remember what the death total was for today, but we're up over 130,000 deaths in the United States. Okay, so with that, every day we get this same type of thing. So realistically, and if you think about it, so we're almost up to 3 million cases in the United States right now. When you have 50,000 new cases, and then you have 10,000 recovered, and I don't even, like I said, I don't know what the death total was today, but I'm not even going to guess and make a number up, but realistically, you're talking about almost 40,000 new cases that, like 10,000 are recovering, 50,000 new cases, that's 40,000 additional cases of the virus, all right? It just, that number keeps going up every day. So even though we do have people recovering, all right, we have people dying, but the numbers of new patients with coronavirus, every day, that number's not going down. That's continuing to go up. And that's how it has been going for quite a while now. Even with people recovering, there's still more sick people every single day. The hospitals, again, especially in the South. What? Hello. Hi, AB. How we doing, buddy? The hospitals in the South are in really rough shape. You know, I mean, you look at when you're talking 11, 12,000 new cases a day in certain states, like obviously Florida's getting hit pretty hard, California's getting hit hard, Arizona's getting hit hard, you know, they're getting hit pretty good in Texas as well. I mean, all your southern states are getting it now. Now, New York, our numbers are going down because we got hammered harder than anybody else in the beginning of this thing anyway. And Cuomo just canceled the New York State Fair, which I think is a smart call, to be honest with you, in my opinion. Like I said, not a huge fan of Cuomo, never have been a huge fan of Cuomo, but the one thing, I mean, like, the one call that he made was absolutely a gaffe when he made upstate nursing homes take coronavirus patients from downstate, and so a lot of people ended up dying because of that decision. So, you know, that one he can't talk his way out of. But, of course, they did pass legislation, I think it was in New York State, that you couldn't sue the nursing homes. I think they did get that to go through. They were talking about doing that so that, you know, they all watch each other's back. I'm telling you guys, it's just that whole part of it just makes me sick. But let's talk about the numbers in general. And I love this when people say, oh, well, the numbers are inflated, they're over-reported and stuff like that. When you have countries that are having like 240,000 cases, and they say, oh, only this small number of people have died, and this many are recovered, they're full of crap, okay? All these countries are, in my opinion, underreporting stuff. I absolutely believe it is the case that things are being underreported. Again, I really truly believe that when the fall gets here and a round 2 actually kicks in, I think, here he is, the little guy. What are you doing? What are you doing, you little snot bag? I think when round 2 kicks in, I think it's going to be really, really bad. So I just want to get on here. It's like today, okay? And I did my video earlier today, and I was talking about stocking up for your animals. You know, and your livestock, whatever you have. Make sure you have enough feed for them. Wintertime is going to be the time that it's going to be most important to make sure you have an abundance of feed. So it's definitely a smart thing to do. Again, I would encourage people, hopefully you guys have put in good gardens this year, you know, lots of canning. I would encourage everybody to just can as much as you possibly can this year. I think it's going to be hugely, hugely important that we do that. You know, we're in for some very interesting times moving forward. That's, you know, my opinion. These bugs are ridiculous, guys, just so you know. That's one of the things why I was so adamant on getting so much done as soon as I could this spring. When the bugs come, they're just a freaking nightmare. But again, get as much done as you possibly can. Prepare the best way that you can. You know, there have been a tremendous amount of guns purchased since basically February, March. I mean, a tremendous amount. Ammo is getting more and more difficult to get a hold of. Make sure you are topped off with what you have supplies-wise that way as well, because again, when the time comes and things go to total chaos and total craziness, which I think are coming, I really truly believe they're coming, it's, you know, it's going to be too late to go to the store. So you're, again, and I've said this many, many times, when SHTF happens, you are going to have what you have. I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to show you guys this up. It looks like rain, right? So earlier, I had gone for a ride, and then when I got home, I was looking at, you know, the sky, and I was for sure that it was going to rain. I really thought we were going to get some rain, and then it just passed on over, and that was the end of it. So I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping that we would get some rain because we really could use some. Today we hit 94 up here in New York today. I mean, for New York, that's crazy hot, okay? We always have high humidity in the summer, but again, we're on a stretch right now where we're looking at a grand total like 6-7 days in a row of temperatures above 90. That is not normal for up here. So, you know, so we're just, you know, we're going to have to deal with it, and that's kind of it. But again, take advantage of whatever time we have, guys. Get as much of the supplies that you need to get you through that you can. I really want to encourage you to do that. This pandemic is not going away anytime soon. It continues to get worse. The mayor, I think, of Atlanta just got diagnosed with the virus. I think you're going to see all these moron protesters that are out there. You're going to see an increase, a tick up because of them as well. You know, this stuff is not going to just disappear. This is not just going to be magically gone and everything is great. When you you know, and it's amazing how, you know, different groups of people that are out in protesting, if it was a certain group of people, they were vilified for going to protest, but in the other group, it's okay for them to protest. You know, that's just craziness. Nobody should be out in large numbers. That's realistically, that's, you know, nobody should be out in large numbers. So, but of course, everybody is doing what they're going to do. You know, with all the people at the beaches, all the protesters, you know, I think everything that we have done so far, all the sacrifices people have made, it's going to end up not for naught, but I think you're going to see more bad news down the road on this thing. And I don't see good times ahead for the United States. And then we just throw the election in there as well, and the chaos and the craziness from that. I think it's going to be a very interesting next 6 months in this country, and even into next year. You know, and regardless of who wins the presidential nomination, it's just this is just the beginning of this stuff, in my opinion. Okay, so again, I just kind of wanted to come on here. I wanted to talk about that. I think that people really need to be paying attention. You know, again, you know, don't let the distractions distract you. Stay focused. Continue to prep. Continue to get ready. Whatever you can do. Whatever you can do to help yourself. I really want to push that I think it's really, really important that you do that at this time. Because we are in my opinion, we are in for some very, very hard times over the next 6 months. I had somebody ask me a question today in a comment, and they said, how long do you think we have? And you know what, guys, I'm never going to make predictions, but I don't think we have a lot of time. That's my opinion, okay? What backs that up? Our economy is in disarray. This country is in disarray at this point in time. These mayors and governors of certain states are letting this chaos go on and not locking it down and and stopping it. They're just letting people do whatever they want to do. And then the funny thing is, then they want government funds to rebuild what they've allowed people in their own towns and in states to destroy, which is just another thing that I think is ridiculous as well. I'm just adjusting that. I want them to all grow up through there, and they're actually doing that. You can see the plants are catching on the fence, and that's pretty awesome. I just wanted to show you too again. Here we are going to have a tremendous amount of cucumbers this year. Really excited for this, and so it should. And look at all the blossoms on the tomatoes. A lot of blossoms. Getting a lot of tomatoes growing already over here. All through here, we got a couple of good-sized ones, like down here. So, yeah, I think we're gonna have the garden is gonna be very, very successful. I think this year. The peppers are really starting to come, and there he's chilling. You chilling in the garden? Yeah. Yeah, just chilling in the garden. How you doing? How you doing, you Shilly? So anyway, but yeah, things are, like I said, things are moving along. We're getting things together, which is good. But like I said, I'm going to reiterate this again. And I know I've been hammering on this a lot, but I really think it's important to tell you guys this. Don't be victims, okay? Be prepared, be ready. Like I said, bad times. I've already been here. We've already had, this year has absolutely sucked so far this year as far as the economy, what people have had to deal with, the sickness, the death, this insanity that is going on with these protests, and the fact that a lot of these governors and mayors are letting this crap go. I really hate the bugs. Letting this crap go on, okay? So anyway, I am going to jump off of here because I freaking can't stand this. But I want to, real quick, we'll go in here and I'll show you what we brought in today. I think the chickens have gone in. All right. We pulled 6.4 on this side, 2.9 on this side for a grand total of 9.3 kilowatt hours today. Again, I don't know what time we went into absorption mode, but we did go into absorption mode at one point earlier today. It was kind of, clouds were in and out today, so it was kind of weird, but overall it was not a bad day. So I think all the baby chickens are now in. I think they all went in, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to lock up this coop. So anyway, guys, remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, so we never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one that is going to stop you from getting there is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you, okay? Stay positive. Stay away from that negativity, and you'll be fine. And so that's what we do every night. We lock that up. Nothing can get into this chicken coop. This door, we got a deadbolt and the door lock here, so that's good. And again, the dog scent is everywhere, all around the chicken coop, which is really, really good as well. But so, we built this pretty solid, so nothing, hopefully, is going to get into there. So that's why we did it that way. So anyway, guys, stay positive, stay away from that negativity, continue to prep, continue to get ready. We never know what's going to happen, okay? Stay focused. I don't know how much time we got, I really don't, but I think that every day that we get, that we can try to take advantage of things, get things squared away, that's a positive thing, and we should continue to try to do that. So just keep working at it, all right? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. Bye, puppies. There's Pandora.